Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Infinite Fusion Randomized Nuzlocke. This is part number 4. Last episode, we made it to Pewter City, and we did go ahead and find out that the gym leader, Brock, in this city does in fact use steel types, which, you know, it's kind of fitting, because Onyx evolved into a Steelix in the anime eventually. I think it was in, like, I don't even remember what it was. I just remember he had a Mega Steelix in, like, Sun and Moon or something that he used, which was kind of wild, because they just threw the Mega Evolution in out of nowhere. He also has a Fortress. What I'm saying is, steel, for him, still kind of fits, and I like that, because it satisfies my brain a little bit. So, I did prepare the team a little bit for the steel types, though. We do have ourselves our starter, which, obviously, level 12, decently high level already. I think this was the highest level in the team before I trained up, so I just got everything to match it. I think it's also the ace of Brock's team, so we should be nice and on par, but quad resists, steel type moves, has Ember, probably a decent candidate, probably will be taken into the final fight, because I'm pretty sure we can only take as many Pokemon in as the gym leader has, and I know he has 2 or 3 Pokemon because it's very early, it's probably 2. We also have Mibbles, the Marowak Meowth combo. Someone did point out and answered my question about the Thick Club. Because it is Marowak's body, Thick Club will work with this Pokemon, which means this attack stat, if we find the right item, it is randomized, so it's very unlikely, but if we find the right item, we could have like a 48 attack stat on this thing, and this would be just absolute chaos. With Fake Out, Headbutt, Bone Club, and Bite, which, decent moveset, decently strong moves for this level in the game. Fake Out also pretty useful against Sturdy, and as we are going into a bunch of battles against Steel types, like, for example, Aaron, just at the forefront of my mind, because I love that little guy. As Sturdy, Fake Out could be very useful if anything gets fused like that. We also have ourselves the Rotom Lucario fusion, which again, quad resist steel, so very decent first type of gym that we can go against. With the Metal Coat, has Thundershock, Confuse Ray, Uproar, and Metal Claw. Overall, very decent candidate as well. The others probably aren't going to be brought into the gym and aren't going to be used too much, but we also still have the Shroomish on the team, the Mefairy, and we have Scramble, who, I'm sorry Scramble, I don't know if you're ever going to see the light of day. I would love to get this thing replaced with something immediately. But for right now, let's go ahead and slap on Rotom Lucario into the front. We're going to have to battle a couple trainers. I kind of want to keep Tortellini and Mibbles at level 12 so that they're on the same playing field as Brock, and that way we can fight his ace at an equal level. Whether that will actually play out that way or not, I don't know, but it would be satisfying to have everything nice and even for a fair fight. There is also, before we go to the gym, one last thing. There is also the quest system, and I did do one whole quest. I know, you can be proud of me, you can clap in the comments, I understand. I don't know how many of these quests I'm going to do as we go through. If they have an encounter as a reward, I will put way more effort into it, because I am here to see custom sprites, and encounters are like the delight of the episode for me, just seeing what we can get. But I did go ahead and get the tiny mushrooms in the forest. Had to reset a couple times until I got the tiny mushrooms. By reset, I mean like wait 24 hours in the hotel room, but I got the tiny mushrooms, and our reward is going to be nice and randomized to I don't even know what I would want. Lucky Egg. Perfect Ball. Okay. I don't think I actually need a Lucky Egg, by the way. We're not underleveled or anything. It was just the first thing that came to my mind. Perfect Ball. Is that IVs? A peculiar, extremely low capture rate ball that makes this caught Pokemon as strong as possible in a few stats. I'm going to assume that's referring to IVs, because it'd be weird if it referred to EVs. If it got random EV spreads, that'd be awful. I'm going to assume that definitely means IVs. Overall, cool thing to have. I don't love the low catch rate. I prefer if I could just slap it onto a Pokemon I already had, like the Rotom Lucario, and just be like, hey, buff this, swap its Pokeball out, but that's not how that works. So, it is gym time. We know it's a Steel-type gym. Let's get into it. Hi, I can tell you have what it takes to become a Pokemon champ. Brock uses Steel-type Pokemon. You have to be real tough to gain the advantage against him, or burn them. Take this. I'd prefer the Freshwater, honestly. Red card is pretty garbage. Pretty garbage. Not my favorite item. I don't think I've ever used it competitively. I've seen it used competitively a couple of times, and it's never worked out for them. Not my favorite item in the world, but we have Wizard in front. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some battles underway against some Steel types. I like the Steel type personally, so I'm excited to see what we can find. Ooh. Ooh. That is a very cool sprite. that is terrifying. Mawile got an upgrade. It's like what Mega Mawile could have been. I don't have anything against Mega Mawile, but this is cooler. It also kind of reminds me of like the back half of a giraffe rig going absolutely wild. But obviously, Mawile Cloyster, which is Steel Fairy combined with Water Ice. So this thing should be Steel Ice, which had a fighting type move, but oh well. We do have fire type moves, but I think we should be fine to honestly just go ahead and I guess we'll Thundershock. Metal Claw is also neutral, but Thundershock hits it on the special side, and between Mawile and Cloyster, I'm sure its special defense is kind of garbage. Let's just go ahead and Thunderwave it on down. I do also love the fact that its name was just Master. It's a powerful name. It's a really powerful name. I have much to learn. Cool first sprite. Cool first sprite. Let's see what else we got. Stop, you're light years away from Brock. I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty on par with Brock right now. But we'll see. We'll see. He could have some crazy sprites. Do-Raid. Doublade and Roserade. Yep, got that. Honestly, sounds kind of just like Doublade. I don't know... Well, I do know if Doublade is Ghost or Steel Primary because of the fact that it's in this gym. We know that it's Steel Primary. Okay, good to know, good to keep in mind. Steel Poison in that case? I'm not too afraid of any Grass-type moves. We're immune to Poison. We quad resist Steel. Ghost is neutral. We should be absolutely fine in that case. To just go ahead and Thundershock. It is neutral, so it is in fact Steel Poison. Cool typing as well. Cool typing. Cool design. Very elegant. Gone. If we could get this as an encounter one day, that would be hype, but for now, it does have to be destroyed. It is the enemy. And Groink, that is a horrible name. That is an awful name in every possible way. What on earth is a Groink? Spoink. And Gr. Steel type that begins with Gr. Well, we know it's probably Steel Psychic at the very least. And if it is Steel Psychic, do we want to stay in? I guess we resist Steel and Psychic. I guess there's no reason not to. Grovyle Clink. Oh, not Spoink. Not Spoink at all. We're still fine in this matchup because, again, we resist Grass. So that's fine. Grass, Steel. We don't really have anything to hit it with, though, so I guess we're just going to Confuse Ray. I do love the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon reference, though. Let me clarify that. It took me a second to really look at the sprite. I was too busy thinking about, like, not losing my Pokemon. Shame on me for prioritizing the Nuzlocke over the cool sprite, but I love the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon reference there. That is beautiful. I'm just going to Metal Claw it, I guess, because it's boosted by the Metal Coat. The Metal Coat is not that strong of a boost, but, you know. Also, it ignores the special defense boost they're going for, so that's nice. Really cool sprite, though. Really, really, really cool sprite, though. I haven't played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in a while. I think the last time I played it was actually probably when I recorded it, which was a long time ago. But let's go ahead and slap. Who do we want in front? Let's lead with Mibbles. You know, our star's had a lot of time to shine so far, so let's go ahead and get Mibbles in this, shall we? And let's see what Brock has for us. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. I believe in steel hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the steel type. That works pretty well. I'm pretty sure the word rock was replaced with steel. But it fits. It definitely still fits. You still want to challenge me? Fine then. In gym battles, you're allowed to use as many Pokemon as the gym leader. Yep. Okay, I did remember that correctly then. There was no point in training up my whole team, as I thought. Since this is your first gym badge, I'll be using 2 Pokemon. Please choose the Pokemon you wish to use for our battle. Okay. In, like, every randomized run I've ever done of this game, by the way, which is only, like, 3 or 4 times. It is a couple times, though. He's always had an Entei fuse. Always. So I'm curious to see if that will continue. But we're leading with Bibbles. We're bringing Tortellini. We can't take Whizzer, sadly. Would love to have that as a backup, but we have 2 decent Pokemon. We should be A-okay. Hopefully. Unless there's anything very unexpected. Leads with Empodra. Okay. Empoleon Kingdra. which means Empoleon is primary steel. That's weird. That's weird. That's really weird. But okay, Steel Dragon. Also, double water type moves, potentially. So as much as I would love to just slap this thing with a Bone Club could miss. Yeah, Bone Club is 85% chance to hit. I guess we can lead with a Fake Out. There's no reason not to. Baby damage. Absolute baby damage. And I think we're going to swap out. We are only neutral to water, but it's better than being weak to water. Leer. That's fine. Also, every time I see a Dragon type, I'm a little bit afraid of Dragon Rage. I don't think Kingdra gets Dragon Rage as a level up move, so we should be fine. I'm even going to Thunder Wave it just to be safe, though. Just in case we have to, like, stall somehow. Smoke Screen. Okay, that's fine. And I guess our best move for this is Ember, because that's at least neutral. Because the Dragon typing does kind of screw us over a little bit. We do miss. Happens. That's fine. We just Ember again. Not the best damage. Bubble, again, that's fine, as long as there's no sneaky little Dragon Rage that comes out, because I'm not going to heal in preparation for Dragon Rage, because we do not have enough HP to deal with it, just full stop. If a Dragon Rage comes out, that's tough. That's a Pokemon gone, that's all it's going to be. But we do take down the Empedra. A little bit scary, we are definitely going to have to swap out, because we did have some stat debuffs. Girapion. Well, it's not Entei, but it is a different legendary, so, you know, Jirachi. Jirachi... Eon. Espeon? Jirachi Espeon? Are we doing Steel Psychic right now? I'm excited for the sprite. The Empoleon Kingdra sprite was okay. I'm excited for this one. Ooh. Ooh. Where do I find one? Hey, Brock, tell me your secrets. Did you get this in Mount Moon? Maybe. Maybe. I'd like it to be in Mount Moon. I don't think we have a reason not to Fake Out. Jirachi always has Serene Grace. Espeon has not Inner Focus, so we're good to Fake Out. Okay. Okay. We should be neutral to everything it has, meaning I am just gonna Bone Club. Bonk. Good damage. Very good damage. Swift is only neutral. That hit a bit harder than I would like to see. I don't like the fact that did 14 damage when it's not stab. But then again, I guess it is a Jirachi Espeon at the end of the day. Let's just... I want to just bite, but I'm just gonna Bone Club. We're just gonna land it. Baby Doll Eyes. Still kill? It does still kill. What a waste of a turn. It could have been way scarier than that. 818 XP. Go on, Mibbles. Go off. Go off into the distant land of high XP. No one will follow you. Go on your journey. Fury Swipes? No, that move is garbage. Okay, you're being brought down a little bit. Yeah, he could have had more XP, but, you know, he tried to land a stupid move. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. I also want to give you this. TM104 Recover. TM contains rock... No, Brock, you're a little bit delusional, buddy. You not quite it. Go to the gym in Cerulean and test your abilities. And we get one premium Wonder Trade ticket. I forgot about the Wonder Trade. I have nothing against Wonder Trading. Wonder Trading's fun. I'm fine with Wonder Trading. They're pretty limited. I think you only get like one ticket per gym win. I'm fine with that. Who is getting traded, though, is the question. I think Mareep Sneasel is actually going to be really cool when it's fully evolved. I really do. I think that's a great Pokemon. Its moveset was just so bad at the beginning that I immediately boxed it. Scramble, on the other hand, I'm sorry, Scramble fans, but I think Scramble's getting absolutely chucked into the abyss right now. I don't even know if we can trade away a fully fused Pokemon or if we have to unfuse it first. If we have to unfuse it, I'm obviously not going to use the other half. But, see. I can see that you've obtained a Wonder Trade ticket. Wonder Trades allow you to trade a Pokemon with a random trainer from around the world. Premium tickets, the Pokemon you get are more rare and guaranteed to have a custom sprite. You can get more premium tickets by defeating gym leaders. Well, we do want custom sprites, obviously. You can also purchase standard tickets from my colleague. No. You want to make a wonder trade? Yes. It will save automatically. Is this okay? Yes. Scramble. Trade Scramble away. I'm so sorry, Scramble, but you're kind of garbage. Maybe the Pokemon we get in return will also call Scramble. Coughing? What? Just coughing? Oh. That. Oh. That. So we traded away. Let me get this straight. We traded away Togepi, Spearow, the flying fairy type, for a Pidgey Clefairy, a flying fairy type. The world has decided. The world has decided that's what we need. You can't even make it up. Okay, well, I guess that's what we're rolling with. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and... I guess I shouldn't put Wizard in front. I guess I should probably put a different Pokemon in front. Let's keep the Shroomish in front. I'm gonna still kind of keep to only leveling up a few Pokemon at a time, because I don't think we're gonna need a full team of 6 just yet. If we ever start getting, like, super over-leveled, then obviously I'll need to, like, rebalance the team and be leveling all of them at once. But for right now, I'm fine to just go ahead and run with the 4 that we have. Alright, let's go ahead and start making some progress on the next route. Or not, we're going to be stopped immediately. Carlos. Me. Hi. It's me, Professor Oak's assistant. I was doing some field work around here and I came across something incredible. You've really got to see this. Seems like there's an outbreak of wild Pokemon with hidden abilities on this route. Oh yeah, I remember this. I saw one of them in this very patch of grass. You'll be able to tell at the start of a battle if a Pokemon has its hidden ability. We just won't know which fusion half the hidden ability is for, which is a bit awkward. If it even works on fusions, I don't remember super well. This is a very rare event. We're lucky to be witnessing it this close to home. But I don't expect it to last for a very long time either, so you should try to catch one of these rare Pokemon while you still have the chance. I get one chance, ma'am, okay? I get one chance. This is a Nuzlocke. You wouldn't understand. Well, I'm headed to Cerulean City for some field work, so I better get going. It's right on the other side of Mount Moon. Maybe I'll catch you there. Good luck with your Pokemon League challenge. How about I get some good luck for this Pokemon that I am about to encounter? That sounds like a way better plan. We're gonna lead with Fluffsy, because Fluffsy has Sing and Thunder Wave, double status, good for catching. It's also not too high of a level. And let's see what our encounter is going to be. That is dupes. That is not what we are going to be encountering. Does it have an ability? It does not. I don't remember what the sign is, but I'm sure I would notice it. Our encounter is... Ooh. Ooh, look at that. See, now this is a Pokemon that is near and dear to my heart. Look at that big old bag of money. That's really funny. It's also really scary. I don't know how many hits we can take with Fluffsy, so I think I might actually just Thunder Wave just to get a status on it and then swap out. Because I don't think I want to stay in and take too many hits from this fully evolved Pokemon. It is cool that it's fully evolved though. I would love to have a fully evolved Pokemon on the team. But we're just going to Thunder Wave. Leech Seed, that's fine. That's fine. That's honestly one of the least scary things it can do, because there's no risk of that one-shotting me. I know that's going to do a nice consistent amount of damage, and that is A-okay. I am going to swap out, though. We don't have great Pokemon to swap into this, to be fair. I guess Wizard is probably fine. Resists grass, immune to poison, resists normal. That just seems like a nice and logical step, so we'll go into Wizard. Wizard so far seems like just the most consistent Pokemon on my team. We have our attack dropped, that's fine. I'm gonna Confuse Ray it, because we have so much status I may as well make use of it to catch Pokemon nice and safely, no risk of it KOing itself or anything. Do we try and Perfect Ball this? We could. I feel like it's a bit early. Maybe if it goes below half, I'll try and Perfect Ball it. Until then, I'm just gonna throw the Premier Ball. Get that ball all about savings for the money Pokemon, you know? Okay, yeah, I didn't expect that to be an easy capture. It does have Bite. That's fine. That's baby damage. Do I risk a Thundershock? It is Pursaur, so it is normal type primary, and then Venusaur, so it could be normal poison, which does make me want to risk it a little bit less. Hopefully it has the Persian's catch rate and not the Venusaur's. I'm sure it's a combination of the two, but it'd be nice if it was just Persian's. There's the hit itself in Confusion. That does significant damage, actually. I'm just going to keep throwing Pokeballs. I don't want to Thundershock it and have it hit itself in Confusion on the same turn. That would be scary. Leech Seed. That is a problem, though. That is a problem. That is also a lot of recovery. This might be harder to catch than I thought. I'm gonna Confuse Ray again. We do have the Shroomish, which would be immune to the Leech Seed. So we can go into the Shroomish. Shroomish is also level 10. It's not ideal, but let's see how it goes. Being immune to the Leech Seed at the moment seems very, very nice. We do also have baby moves, so we can weaken it with this nice and consistently. We can go ahead and just tackle it. Yep, that does absolutely nothing. We are A-okay to just continue to tackle this thing down, I guess. Bite does 8 damage. That's fine. That's fine. We know it has Leech Seed, we know it has Bite, we know it has Growl. That's fine. We're going to tackle, like, once more. And we know it has Fake Out. Okay, we know his full set of moves. The only thing we have to worry about in that case is Bite, which is completely fine. I am fine with just keeping it there. Let's go ahead and try the Perfect Ball, shall we? I believe. Oh, I actually... there was a little part of me that saw it wiggle once, and I was like, no way. Because I'm going to be honest, I did not believe. I did not believe even a little bit. We'll go ahead and Potion to be safe. I'm not going to lose the Shroomish Tower for nothing. Shroomish Tower is kind of beautiful. It does have another custom sprite, which is just one very, very angry Shroomish. Which is kind of funny in coincidence, because one of the first things I said... Nice! One of the first things I said about the Shroomish was, what if I just wanted the really small angry one? And it turns out I can actually do that. Lefty wants to learn Double Slap. Double Slap is not my favorite move. I think I would rather have Pound. I don't love any of the multi-hit moves that aren't 100% accurate. They never feel worth it to me. Except maybe Rock Blast. That's probably the only one. That's only because rock moves are pretty inaccurate in general. It is normal grass. Okay. That is good to know. That is a decent typing, actually. A Pursaur's 6 bold whiskers sense air movements to determine what's in its vicinity. The flower's aroma... Interesting flower. Soothes the emotions of people. I'm sure it does. I'm sure that flower does soothe a lot of emotions. Probably makes them feel rich and happy inside. Do we want to give a nickname to the Pursaur? Sure. Sure. What on earth do we call this thing? Alright, we have good old Eugene here for Eugene Krabs from SpongeBob, because it's the first thing that came to my mind, because when I think of that thing, I think money, 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 money. Just like Mr. Krabs does. And we're going to put that on the team immediately, because that Pokemon is cool. And to be honest, the Pokemon I got from Wonder Trade is probably staying in the box for the foreseeable future. I apologize. The coughing. Probably rename it to Scramble, actually. But for right now, let's go ahead and take this thing with us, shall we? We now have a Meow Fusion and a Persian Fusion on the team. You thought it was just going to be the Mareeps? Nope, we have Mareeps and Meowths today. Can I name this from the box? I can. Go ahead and call this Scramble, because, I mean, it's like it never changed. To be perfectly honest with you, the Pokemon never actually changed. Alright, but with that all said and done, I do think that is a decent stopping point for the episode. We got the gym battle out of the way, we got our next encounter out of the way. Next time, we'll start running through this route, probably get our encounter at Mount Moon, maybe even buy the 500 Poké-Dollar Magikarp, which might also be randomized. So there is some exciting things coming up. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye.